without further ado, let's grab that white bottle that you have in your kit. It is the Ribera Sacra Godello from Regina Viaro. So what you're going to do is you're going to open your wine and you're going to pour yourself about 2 to 3 ounces of wine in your glass. Now, why do we look at the wine? We look at the wine because the color can actually tell us a lot, give us hints. For example, if you're in a wine tasting or doing a blind, the color can give you a lot of hints about age, possibly even region, and definitely varietal. So we're going to take our glass and tilt it at a 45-degree angle away from us so that we can see directly down into the color of the wine against your white tasting mat below you. And you'll see that the color from the middle to the end of the rim is going to be a little bit, on this one it's definitely young because there's no color transition. But as white wine ages, for example, it actually gets more brown, and that is an indication of age. So if we don't see that color gradation going towards brown, it goes tawny all the way to brown, then we know we have an indication that this is a younger wine. This is indeed a 2021 Godello from Ribera Sacra. So we know that without that color gradation of more orange, brown, tawny colors, that in front of us we have a young wine. Now looking at the color palette on your screen, you can see that top row. And it is giving you clues as to being more of a yellowish type of wine. So here we have yellow with a bit of golden hints in the rim. We now swirl the wine around in our glass just a few times to get a full even coat, and that way we can determine the viscosity of the wine in the glass. This gives us hints to the climate. We look at the viscosity to determine potential climate regions, as well as any winemaking styles. So for example, if a wine has more sugar in it, that means that there's more alcohol. And more alcohol means that there are slower legs, or tears as some people call them, going down the side of the glass. Now if it was more of an even kind of sheeting across the glass, meaning there's no tears, or if there are, they fall really fast, that's an indication of a lower alcohol wine, meaning that the climate was probably much cooler. So there was more acid development than sugar development because there was not enough sun to develop enough sugars in the wine to make it a highly alcoholic wine. So looking at our tasting sheet, under viscosity, we can see that there are some legs and tears moving down the glass, but nothing super slow or nothing super fast. So I would say this is about a medium range in alcohol, maybe 13, maybe 12 and a half.